Bizarre 1000 here with my Raw review. Wow, this is a bunch of crap. The worst Raw I've ever seen. I think it is honestly the worst Raw I've ever seen. Start off the show with The Rock for about 25-30 minutes talking about his birthday celebration. We have Pitbull come out and sing a song. Whatever. And then they said, up next, John Morrison versus R-Truth. Well, guess what? Match never happened. R-Truth jumped her from behind, give him, I don't know what that move's called, Pater, what Benjamin used to use, whatever it's called. R-Truth just beat the crap out of Morrison for about 30 seconds, and then that was it. Then he came back and gave him one of those little downward spiral move type things on the stage. Come back from commercial. More talking. No, wait, no. We actually had a Divas match. We had a lot of talking, and then about 45 minutes in, it looks like we're going to have a Divas match. Well, Kelly Kelly versus Maurice. Kelly Kelly gives her a bulldog, and here comes that Awesome Kong and just destroys Maurice. Gives her the implant buster. Then looks at Kelly Kelly and then leaves. Come back, more crap backstage. Stuff with Santino and Kali and Hornswoggle and making fun of all his movies, basically. It was crap. Really crap. And then about a little after 10, I believe, we actually have our first match. It is a tag match. No, wait, it was a WWE Championship match. Looked like Miz was gonna win, but then the referee saw the title in the ring, so he just disqualified the Miz, and Cena kept his belt, and then Cena gives A-Rai and Miz the A. Stupid. It's really crappy. This is the best match on the whole show, but it ain't saying much. The show was crappy. Well, I don't know. Mysterio and Kofi had a tag match against Jack Swagger and McIntyre. For a minute, I was like, all right, we're starting tag. Maybe they're going to start building the tag division back up. No. This match was just to build a thing between Del Rio and Mysterio all over again. The same crap we've seen on SmackDown for a year. Now we get to see Mysterio and Del Rio all over again. Oh, boy. Why? They had 3 matches on the whole show. Well, only 2 of the 3 matches actually had a finish. They were basically the main event. A bunch of more rock crap, special things to the Rock, which just and I'll tell you what their main event was: Kane versus Batista, or Batista, the next Batista, whatever you want to call him, Mason Rain or Mason Ryan, whatever the hell his name is. It was a really quick review because it was a really crappy Raw. Then the end, it was Kane versus what did they get? Well, Kane won because of outside interference, and Nexus beat up on Kane. Then Big Show comes out. Then Mason Ryan spears him, and then he walks out, leaving Nexus behind. And then they come back with The Rock, basically doing nothing, standing in the ring, saying before we leave, blah blah blah, and saying goodbye. And then Vince McMahon comes out, which is a surprise, just to say thanks for being here. And they do this little video tribute to The Rock, and then Maya comes out and sings out "Happy Birthday." Which this tells me that was basically what Raw was. Raw, it was 2 hours of The Rock. This tells me that the WWE really wants The Rock to stay, because Vince McMahon was willing to give up Raw basically called 2-hour Rock show, and that's what he did. He just gave it 2 hours for The Rock, 2 full hours for the Great One. Yeah, at the beginning of the show, after Michael Cole got the Rock Bottom and the People's Elbow, and then that gave us Jim Ross for the next hour and a half of nothing, basically. Which I'm wondering how they do the show, because all we got here, all I got was a bunch of promos. Basically, the whole night, bunch of promos. Yeah, we see Christian at one point. We see him talking to a couple people backstage. Vicky Guerrero brings Mae Young for her birthday surprise, and he basically, I thought was funny, they just do this little campaign about bullying. I don't know if anyone caught this. And they talked about how bullying's wrong. There's this new movie they got out. That's What I Am, or whatever it's called. It's about anti-bullying. It's a message for that. They come back. The girl's there. He starts making fun of her and talking about her weight. Bullying a woman about her weight. You just showed a preview for anti-bullying, and you Bully a girl? I mean, really, WE? You sit there and make fun of someone about their weight, and you just did an anti-bullying commercial. It's kind of messed up. How are you gonna attack someone for their weight? I mean, it's pretty messed up. You're gonna yell at Vicky Girl for being overweight, which she's lost a lot of weight, and you're gonna attack her after you just do a bullying campaign. Come on, that was kind of cheap. You know the lighting's not that great. It's kind of dark here. I'm in a dark spot, but I'll deal with it. Raw, in my personal opinion, it sucked. First, we're gonna have all these stars from Raw and SmackDown, and then no one even wrestles from SmackDown. I mean, no one even wrestled at all. They have the start of the show with 20 minutes of The Rock, 25, 30 minutes. In the show, 15 minutes of The Rock, just basically just standing in the ring while they do a video tribute to him. Vince McMahon really wants The Rock. That's what I'm going to say about that. That's why he did. They said, I'm willing to give up my Monday night show just for you, Rock. So we really want you back. So that was the worst Raw I've ever seen. If you don't like my video, you think I was wrong and Raw was great tonight, feel free to comment, dislike this video. I don't really care. I don't care what you think, because that's my personal opinion, my opinion only. I think Raw was the worst I've ever seen. I'm so mad that I had to sit through that 2 hours of crap. The only best part about the whole show, I got to see Christian with the world title. They could have given one spot on Raw to come out and say, hey, I'm the new champ. Let's do a 5-second pose or something. Probably save all that for SmackDown, but still. I can't wait to SmackDown tonight. I can see some wrestling from the W, or this week to see wrestling. Jeez. That was a bunch of crap. I sat through that crap after they just put on a phenomenal pay-per-view last night. Matches were great. And then I get that. And then in 3 Sundays is the next pay-per-view. I mean, come on, WE. Crap. That really pissed me off. I mean, I sat here and watched 2 hours of crap. I had to sit there and... But the best thing to come out of last night and tonight, still people just hearing about it today, that SOB finally, Osama bin Laden was shot dead, thrown in a river. His family didn't want him. His parents were ashamed of him. Him and one of his sons and some nephews, I heard, but USA, thank you. Proud to be an American. Because we are free. We stood up and we got that son bitch. So USA all the way, baby.